Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Lisa's Love and Light. Happy Tuesday to you all. For those who were dealing with that snowstorm, I hope you were successfully able to get through that. I'm glad that it's over. I hope we don't have any more, at least not that much. But how are you guys doing today? It's Tuesday. It seemed like the time is already flying by already. So I wanted to stop by early because I have some appointments I have to get to today. And I wanted to continue to encourage you guys, show up here, talk to you, because there are people who need encouragement, especially with all this stuff that's going on in the world today that's spending mostly on misery. So, before we get into the topic of discussion, I am not a therapist, social worker, or counselor. Just someone who talks about how I overcame these trials and challenges, and I want to help those out there who might resonate with what I'm speaking about here. So, the topic of discussion is called The Hate is Real. The hate in this world today, guys, is real. We see things today that we would never thought that we would see that's happening in this world today. There's a lot of in your face hate, and it's just spilling over like a volcano. And some of the things I do to remove myself from it, because we have to be outside, especially for those who work and who have to other responsibilities. And when we encounter people who want to tear us down just because they are in a place of misery and they want to spread that, what I do is tell that person, I know it sounds weird to you, but it's the way that I keep my vibes high instead of allowing it to drop to where those individuals are. I just say, I'll pray for you, whatever it is, and I move on. Whatever they say after that, I'm not paying attention anymore. Because, like I said, it's a lot going on in this world today, and people are just in your face with it. So, guys, continue to self care and take care of yourself. Don't allow what's happening that's so toxic in this world today to stop you from self caring. That's so important. I mean, for me, before I started healing, I used to get so upset when people would do dumb things, even when I'm driving. I just let folks go. So much easier. But if someone's in your face with the toxicity, the negativity, it's hard to do sometimes. I just walk away from it, because that means that I'm helping them to participate in that toxicity, which will lower my vibration by, like I talk a lot about, diffusing fires instead of igniting them, because you can go word for word with somebody, and then those words can escalate into something else that nobody wants, and then that messes up your day, brings down your vibration, and it could create a whole lot more problems. So keep your vibes, energy high, and like I said on my video yesterday, some people don't want to see you heal. There's people who may have been in your energy, in your surroundings, and they see you changing as you do the work to heal. I know in my case, I have changed a lot, still need some work to be done. But, and people just, they feel some kind of way about it. And I don't understand that, because they can also do the work to heal. So when people feel some kind of way about something, and they want to ignite a fire, I just walk away from it. Sometimes I'll say, I see you having a bad day, I'll pray for you, and I walk away and leave it like that. And whatever else they said, it's not touching me. It's not going to ruin my day. It's important, because some people have things going on in their life, and they're not at peace. Remember I talked yesterday about getting to a place to acquire peace. These people are not at peace, and some people know about the healing work, but they don't want to do it because it's a lot of work. It's not easy. It means you have to look at the pain, address it like the elephant in the room. And they don't want to do that because it's too hard, it's too much. But like I said, nothing ventured is nothing gained. One day at a time. It didn't happen overnight for me. It took me 5 years to get to exactly where I am today, and still have work to do. And what I do is not allow people to drop their problems in my lap anymore as I used to. I still help others and talk to them, etc. But, I'm not carrying anyone else's burdens. So remember that even though the hate is real in this world today, you don't have to participate in it. Keep yourself from allowing yourself to engage in toxic situations, because sometimes people who are miserable love company and they want to drag you into their toxicity and their negativity. Don't allow it. Sometimes it's better to walk away from these situations. I spent a lot of time with music and prayer, doing things to self-care. There's so many different ways to self-care and build yourself up, guys. Just meditation, music. If you play an instrument or like the piano, that helps a lot. Spending time with your pet, going for a walk, doing things that build up your spirit instead of tearing it down. We know the things that tear our spirit down, but this is to build us up. Live your life to the fullest. Don't allow whatever trials and tribulations that you went through or currently going through to make you or put you in a place of bitterness. One thing I can say about that, I had to stay in prayer a lot with God, asking him to help me. Make a pro and con list of individuals who are part of your life, and see what they're bringing to your table. I had to do that for myself because I was an overgiver, giving and being subservient. So when my therapist had me to do that pro and con list, it really, really, it really made me see what I was given and what the other people were given. Like, some people just don't want to see you win, guys. Know this, and set boundaries. Because like I said, as you continue to move forward, persevere, do these things, we're going to fall, but we get right back up, dust ourselves off, and continue to move forward. As you continue to do that and ask God to help you, he will be taking steps behind the scene to help you. And as he do that, you will see the changes in your life. It's not going to happen overnight, but they will happen. And sometimes you have to set strong boundaries. In my case, when the boundaries were being overstepped, I had to close doors, which was painful as well. But nothing ventured is nothing gained. And sometimes you have to allow yourself to close doors because it can affect your healing. Anything that's going to affect your healing and growth, you have to set boundaries. Because without your mental and physical health, you can't help yourself or anything or anybody around you. Guys, so let's strive for inner peace. Let's keep moving forward on a daily basis. And if you didn't get much done today, that's fine. Get up the next day and start again. The key factor is to never give up on yourself. Recognize what's going on in the world today. But, love and light, especially love, will outshine the hatred. Things are changing in this world. But like I said, keep moving forward, keep doing you, and persevere and take care of yourself. And you will start to feel that inner peace. And once you get to that place of inner peace, you're unbothered by the noise around you. Like I always tell you guys in these videos, it is better to be at a place of inner peace than broken down into pieces. That's the message today, guys. I really wish I could stay longer, but I have an appointment and I have to get going. I have a doctor's appointment. So I will be back with a new message tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here, and take care of yourself and let these messages sink in. Invite others here. Subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this going so that we can help others as well. This is Lisa shedding love and light. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.